We arrived here to Bolsena yesterday, and it's about 2.5 hours from where we're staying in Frosinone, and about a bit less than 2 hours from Rome. The lake behind me is called Lago Bolsena, and it's the biggest volcanic lake in Europe. And you can see the size of it. It's a pretty big lake. And the town where you see the red tiled roofs, that's Bolsena, the town of Bolsena. So we're staying here for 4 days in a hotel on the lake. And the idea is that we're going to explore the area here. We're going to explore Orvieto, which is another old town. We're also going to visit a few wineries, because here we are on the border of Tuscany, Umbria and Lazio, the 3 regions. There's a lot of wineries around this area. And we're also going to go and visit what they call the dye city. And I will explain about that later, the dyeing city. We're on top of the castello. I'm videoing from the top. This is where we're walking. So we walk down from the castello. And as you can see, this is the old city, the old town. We're having an aperitivo here after visiting the castello up here. We're sitting here and have an aperitivo, which is a little kind of appetizers and birra and vino. Got our platter of appetizers, the beer and the wine, and there is a band playing tonight at 9:30. So we might come back, grab a takeaway pizza, and listen to the band, obviously with the beer. that you can see there. to get into the old city. There used to be 5 bridges to get in, but it's only now 1 bridge left standing. And you can see what I mean by the erosion around it. If you look to the right, you can see all the soil is eroding. And that's why they believe that this town is not going to survive, and that eventually the town will collapse and die. So that's a bit of a close-up to show you the hills around it that are eroding to the right. So this is a close-up of the landscape around it and the hills where the erosions is happening, and you can see it there clearly that the hills are disappearing one by one, and that's why they think the city will disappear eventually, because it's the same ground structure. The soil is the same as what's there on the other side. Okay, so we're walking down towards the bridge. You see there the bridge that takes you up to the Civita. Apparently during World War II this bridge was blown up, and then it was rebuilt. We have crossed that bridge, and now we are at the base of the village, about to enter it. The little carts or four-wheel drives that they use to bring all the supply to the village. He's just leaving now. The maneuvers he has to do to be able to get through. You can see him there. Really interesting to see. And he goes. He's now getting to the bridge. Very narrow. There you go. He's on it. Everybody has to move. I'm about to enter through the main gate. And it's called Santa Maria della Porta. You can see up there, it's the main gate to get into the town. And we are in the old town, in the old Civita. Quite interesting to, if their predictions come true and this city will disappear at some stage. The guy saying that gate doesn't lead to anywhere. If you open that gate, you step out, you're down the ravine, hundreds of meters. Try to give you another. Wow, you can see the drop. It's massive. drop is hundreds and hundreds of meters.
No. Anestesia paga zero.
No. Lei lascialo lì, se no. Ma sì, no.
It's the Duomo of Orvieto. As you can see it there. Oh, amazing. Orvieto is a kind of a small to medium-sized town. And for the size of the town, this is a really big Duomo. It's quite impressive. Look at the artwork at the front. It's quite amazing. Wow. We are now inside the Orvieto Duomo. Now underground in what they call the labyrinth di Adriano, or labirinto di Adriano, which is under the city. And actually it's quite funny because to find the entrance was not easy. You gotta go through a restaurant, you go through their wine cellar, and you then end up here. So this is from the Etruscan times, which predate the Romans, and their civilization was inhabiting this area. They were in this area here of Italy from 700 BC to 250 BC. And then obviously the Romans came after them. And it's quite amazing because they don't really know much about their language and about their civilization, because most of the cities where they used to live, those cities are still inhabited. So obviously it's been built over where they used to live. And that's why they found it very hard to, to excavate under the cities where people still living. But anyway, this is under Orvieto, and this is so they used to live in these structures with the shape, they were round and with the shape of a dome, that was the ceiling, and there used to be a hole in the ceiling, so when they are using firewood for heating, it lets the smoke go outside. So obviously you can see here that because there is a restaurant above, they're using it also. They store a bit of their wine too. But you can see the evidence of the old Etruscan times, and that's what I was talking about, the holes in the ceiling to let the smoke go out. So you can see there old jars and kitchen utensils from those times.